Yeah, the Minecraft movie is bad. What else did you expect? Okay, in order for the guys at Warner Brothers to not nuke this video out of existence with a copyright strike, I decided to just have a speed paint I did play in the background while I periodically show images in relation to what I'm talking about. This is great because not only does it save me hours of editing, but it also gives me an excuse to show off my drawing skills, so there's that. Alright, so for me, Minecraft is one of those video games that will always hold a special place in my heart. While it's not one of my all-time favorites, it has created a multitude of memories that I will cherish for the rest of my life. And a Minecraft movie has the potential to capture the essence of what thousands of people across the world love about this game. So, did this movie succeed? Well...
No.
That first trailer was simply a warning sign, and the movie wasn't much better. To be clear, this is not the worst movie I've seen in my entire life. There are like far worse video game movies out there, and far worse movies in general. But that doesn't say much. From start to finish, this was absolutely joyless. For a movie that constantly parrots the themes of creativity and having zero limits to your imagination, the entire thing felt so restrictive and bland. Like the script, for instance. Not only is it extremely generic, doing every cliche imaginable in these blockbuster isekai scripts, or basically the Jumanji movie for those unfamiliar with the term, but it also feels so overbloated. There's way too many characters and plot lines to squish into a 90-minute movie. It ultimately left the film feeling confused and kinda meaningless, if I have to be honest. Like, there's this subplot about a villager going into the real world, and it could have been funny if they actually devoted time to it, but because of the script's overbloated nature, it leaves the subplot feeling rushed and shoehorned because I guess the filmmakers didn't want to waste Jennifer Coolidge. And the only time she was funny was when she was speaking villager. And speaking of funny, this is something the movie is not. Now, there are at least a couple of decent bits here and there, but they only make around like 5% of this movie's humor. And the other 95% is just painfully unfunny. This film is directed by Jared Hess, the same guy that directed such cult classic films like Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre. And while I didn't get into those movies very much, I hoped that at least some of the charm from those movies finds its way here. Unfortunately, a good chunk of the movie's jokes feel like the writers wrote a good setup and just never bothered to finish the first draft of the punchline. In addition to a bloated script and painfully dull humor, this movie is also just ugly. The visual effects try too hard to make the Minecraft world look quote-unquote realistic that it ends up creating this uncanny valley effect, where sure, the creatures and the environment look real, but none of it ever felt believable. The charm of the Minecraft art style comes from its low poly voxel aesthetic, mimicking the style of older PC games. So why do this? It also doesn't help that most of the action isn't really engaging, because 95% of the time, it just felt like actors running around in a green screen room. Now, I've seen some people argue that this movie is what you consider a popcorn flick, where you can just turn your brain off and have fun witnessing the madness on screen. And while I can see some elements of that mindset, especially with the cast and crew, they at least look like they're having a blast on set. But for me, I unfortunately cannot see the vision. Maybe viewing the movie with an insane crowd contributes to this factor, because I've seen videos of people going nuts in the theaters whenever Jack Black says a meme line. Especially Chicken Jockey. But in my opinion at least, meme lines can't really salvage a movie experience. Because when I saw the film, I barely heard any cheers for most of those moments. And when the chicken jockey scene happened, the only thing me and my friend did was just clap like reasonable, sensible gentlemen. Overall, I did not enjoy my time with the Minecraft movie. And I wish that a game so crucial to some of my fondest memories could have gotten a better movie. A movie that had a competent script with well-written humor that recognized the game's core appeal instead of just jingling keys in front of the audience. If you want a better movie to watch over the weekend, go watch The Day the Earth Blew Up. It's funny, well-animated, heartfelt, and has more artistic integrity than Chicken Jockey ever could. A Minecraft movie gets a 4 out of 10, and whatever happened in this movie is slowly being drained out of my head as we speak. And I pray that God will have mercy on all theater employees when another Minecraft movie comes around.